Hey everyone, Natalie Fierce here, and today's video is another Disney pin collaboration. You get to see more of my Disney pin collection, so come on, let's go! Hi Mom.
Hi, Natalie.
We're back for another celebrating collections, people, and pins today. Are you excited?
I am. These are really fun collaboration videos. It's hosted by a wonderful woman named Val over at Singer Family Adventures. It's a really fun channel. And there's going to be probably 10 or 15 other channels in our description below that are also participating this month. And today's theme is...
It's April and today's theme is all things animal.
All things animals. So we've got some animal pins for you. And we are not huge pin collectors yet.
The key word is yet, I think.
We're into it. We fell down the rabbit hole and we're into it. We've been collecting just little bits here and there on our trips to Disney where we'll buy a pack of pins and then trade them throughout the day and, you know, come home with 5 or 6 pins. And it's getting serious now.
We love it.
Yeah.
It's our favorite thing to do at the
All right.
parks.
So what's your first animal pin you're showing today?
I have, if I can get it.
Oh, that's so cute and little. Oh,
I have Mr. Dumbo.
Dumbo. What animal is Dumbo, Natalie?
You mean you don't know what animal Dumbo is, Mom? Are you?
No, it's an animal video, so we should say, here's an elephant. It's an animal video.
Okay, Dumbo's an elephant.
Yep. What else do you want to say about Dumbo?
And he's really cute.
Adorable.
And I think he's one of the first pins that I ever traded for.
I think you're right. This is an older pin.
Did you know that Dumbo is the shortest Disney film?
No, I did not.
It's only 64 minutes long.
Oh my God, a feature film that's pretty short. They used to be shorter movies back in the day. When did Dumbo come out?
1941. To be precise, because we're precise here, it's October 23rd, 1941.
Okay. Great.
When his ears used to pop out,
Mm-hmm.
it used to scare me.
Oh my God, Natalie. Okay, so every time, first of all, you loved watching the movie.
I loved it.
But in the very beginning when Dumbo is like sitting in the hay and they pop out or he sneezes or something happens.
I think he sneezes.
Okay, so Natalie has cerebral palsy, and one of the things about CP is that you never really lose your startle reflex. So when that movie would come on and Dumbo would sneeze and the ears would pop out, she would jump, like literally jump up in her chair and then start to cry. But if I turned the movie off, well, that was even worse. So she had to go through this period of jumping and crying every time she watched the movie, and she watched the movie a lot. So, I'm going to go on with mine.
Okay.
So, I collect Toy Story pins. I maybe have like 20 so far, so not a big collection, but I'm working on it. And one of my favorite animals in Disney, and certainly one of my favorite animals in the Toy Story series, is Ham. Isn't he adorable? I like to call him Dr. Evil Pork Chop. Yeah, Ham. He's really good friends with Mr. Potato Head, who is a scream. And I don't know why, but he always picks on Rex.
I don't know.
And I love Rex.
No,
Are they thinking Rex is a little bit, just
probably.
maybe because he's a dinosaur? I don't know. Small brain? I don't know. But he's a piggy bank, and he's got a cork in his tummy to hold in the money. I just love Ham. And he's such a smart ass. Alec. Smart Alec.
Hey, Ham, look, I'm Picasso.
I don't get it.
So he's my favorite. There we go.
I am gonna go on with my friend Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. It's an Artland pin.
Okay, this isn't, yeah.
By the way, Artland is a British company, and they usually come in a run of like 250 or fewer.
Yeah.
Hey Mom, did you know that Tigger made his debut in 1968 in Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day?
I didn't know that.
Hello, I'm Tigger.
Winnie the Pooh and Tigger are voiced by Jim Cummings.
I didn't know that. They do, the same person does their voices? Cute. Wow, you're just a wealth of trivia today. That's amazing.
Oh,
Do you have a trivia question?
I do. And it has to do with Dumbo. Where does Dumbo land when he first begins to fly?
In the movie?
In the 1941 movie, where does Dumbo land when he first...
After his first flight, where does he end up landing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good question. You have to really remember that movie to know the answer to that one. If you know the answer to where does Dumbo land after his first flight in the 1941 Dumbo movie, leave it in the comments below. We want to see how many people can get these trivia today. Okay, Natalie, it's my turn to show a pin.
Awesome.
Okay, so
What do
I
you have?
have, look what I have.
Oh,
Bambino.
Bambi.
From the Italian Bambino, I have Bambi. And Bambi is kind of like one of my personal favorites. I actually remember seeing that movie as a little kid. I remember the theater we went to. I remember the event of going to that movie. And it was disappointing because I cried. It was very sad and very scary. And now, of course, as an adult, I really love it. But at the time when I was a little kid, not so much. The other thing that I wanted to say about Bambi is when Thumper calls him wobbly, this pin just looks exactly like that, like he's wobbling on these skinny little legs. And I just, that's why I really love this pin. Interesting fact, at the Disney Studios, the people working there would say, "Man is in the forest," whenever Walt Disney was in the building. It was kind of their code. Okay, that's all I got. What do you got next?
I have my friends, Chip and Dale.
Oh my gosh, your faves. These guys have been your favorite since you were a little kid.
Oh my God, yes.
I'm Chip, I'm Dale.
Look at this adorable Chip and Dale pin. And I think that this came in a trading pack that was the first pins we ever bought.
Yes. And I have about 60 different Chip and Dale pins in my collection.
Yes, you do.
And did you know that Chip and Dale are actually brothers?
Oh, no, I didn't. They're brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Cute.
And Chip and Dale are named after a furniture maker.
Chippendale. That was a very famous furniture company way back in the day. Well, at least they're not male dancers.
Right.
That would be kind of funny to see Chippendale as Chippendales.
To have,
Just saying. Be cute.
to have, chipmunks
Doing a nude dance. Well, they're nude anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That would be kind of weird.
Yeah, very weird. Okay, from the same series as that Chippendale pin
Your favorite
is my Donald Duck pin. My guy. He's my guy. I've got about 30 or 40 Donald Duck pins.
Donald and Daisy.
And Daisy, yeah. And yeah, that's my main collection. Like I said, we're kind of newbies at this, but we're working on it.
We love it.
Yeah, it's very fun. So we'll put him right there. Donald Fauntleroy Duck. And people have often wondered why he wears a sailor suit. And I did a little research about this. Apparently in the 30s, well-off children wore little sailor suits to get dressed up and like go out to dinner or go to events in the city.
Wow.
And so Donald wears a sailor suit to kind of mimic that childish appearance. He's considered, an adult who never grew up. He just has stayed a kid in his attitude and how angry he gets and his little blow-ups and things like that.
I definitely agree with his little blow-ups. He's definitely a kid because...
He has little temper tantrums.
Now Donald's destiny has soured. It's the end!
That's my last pin.
I have no more either.
Our bowl is empty. We've done our animals. Do you want to answer your trivia question? Or do you want me to answer it?
You can go ahead.
Because I know this one. So in the Dumbo movie, after Pooh flies for the first time...
After
Pooh. Okay, in the Dumbo movie, and Winnie the Pooh is guest starring. In the Dumbo movie, when Dumbo flies for the first time, and he lands on... That's the answer.
So I guess that's the end of our video. So we'd like to thank Valerie over at Singer Family Adventures for letting us participate this month. So thank you, Valerie.
Thanks, Val. And you're going to see all kinds of linked videos in the description. In there, there's going to be other people sharing their animal pins this month, and we hope you go and enjoy those videos as well.
I know I'm going to.
Good.